Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, true prophets of the lost kingdom of the Great Spirit. Lead the way to the promised land with your sacred heart as the guide and the unborn mind of Buddha as the clear light of bliss. On this last day of the intense month of August, we enter one of the most powerful phases of the Mayan Tzolk'in calendar with the red serpent wavespell. The kundalini of the red and blue serpents rise and merge together to complete the blueprint of the DNA of the rainbow serpent for the full activation and integration of our Christed solar light bodies of the rainbow emanation. The two ascend to become one in Heros Gamos, as the eagle flies with the Condor and Shakti dances with Shiva through the cosmos. Anchor yourselves in for the next 10 days from September 1st through the 10th. We have 10 massive galactic activation portals in a row on the Mayan calendar. As Mother Earth continues to get enveloped in higher dimensional resonance, we have multiple pulses of gamma plasma appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 40 Hz, 41 Hz, and a big white blast of light at 53 Hz. Fifth dimensional energetics blazing in. All lotus-born star blossoms are being totally lit up and activated for the final stage of our quantum leap of consciousness into the hue luminous ones of the gold ray of Christ light. In our self-realization of pure awareness, we are released from all bondage, and the myth of freedom becomes our true reality as the new heaven upon the new earth. Our divine cosmic mother surrounds us in a cocoon of galactic white flame and a protective bubble of light. We celebrate you in your homecoming as an emissary of light of our galactic heritage, of star-born wayshowers of the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. All things are being resolved and coming into clarity of the light of day. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 6 degrees, 15 minutes Scorpio. The sun is at 8 degrees, 45 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 9 degrees Virgo. An expressionist painter making a futuristic drawing. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 7 degrees Scorpio. Deep sea divers from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light Rasha. One's priority becomes one in which the self is revered, and the maintenance of one's state of inner harmony outweighs any inclination to engage in encounters where conflict and discord would diminish that state. One becomes aware that the need to put forth one's viewpoint and to have it embraced by others is of less importance than maintaining the harmonious state within. A peaceful sense of allowance takes precedence, and one finds oneself responding with what could be called detached indifference, more often than not. In this state, there is simply not the vested interest in certain issues that may once have been major triggers of emotional response throughout most of one's life. Now, such matters seem irrelevant. One takes on a distanced perspective with regard to the choices of others, and one realizes that meddling in the affairs of another has no place in this journey. Ultimately, one's choices are one's own, and while it is the cultural norm for so many of you to put forth your viewpoint on the actions and choices of others, this is an action that detracts from the focus on self, which is of greatest importance in the times at hand. Excerpt from the book Oneness by Rasha, and from Divine Sistar of the Light Sophie Gregoire. The energy is helping see clearly through our unserving patterns, those that are now outgrown. It's about ingrained ways you may have lived with for so long. You see them and are ready to transmute them so that they don't undermine your highest growth and the blossoming of your fullest expression anymore. Nothing can dim your light, neither external voices or opinions, nor your own inner outdated ways. Allow yourself to see. An illumination is coming through. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Don't give up. Breathe this light into your cells. Your courage will change your life from what is not serving your light to a better path for you, known as a higher timeline. Don't get discouraged anymore. Courage, love, empowerment are important keys to ascension. What you seek is inside you. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray. Beloveds, so many are moving through the processes, situations, and circumstances that we call challenges. I too feel these moments of pressure and contraction. This is truly a universal experience, happening uniquely for each soul in this time of epic quantum human evolution. And although the issues or details arising for each may be different, the experience of great transformation is collectively underway. For those who may wish to cultivate a bit of peace amidst all of the intensity. Commune in nature, meditate, journal, soak in the waters, and spend as much time as possible talking to God in gratitude. Yes, walk around your day and thank God for everything. Thank you for this flower. Thank you for the trees. Thank you for this glorious sun, and thank you for the sea. Thank you for knowing every desire in my heart and revealing it all to me in your appointed time. I trust in you, God. I am faithful, and I know you know all this is in my heart. I know that my wholeness is certain. I know that my grand rising is destined. I know that it is you, beloved God, who is the only to fulfill my heart and everything in this life experience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is so. Simply breathe and be. With my utmost love and blessings to all as we navigate these profound, holy, and evolutionary times. I so love you, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Emmanuel Prius. Hope you are well and ready to navigate the intensity of light coming our way. Here we go. The acceleration is here. Photonic light is in full swing. Vortexes of light shine from all over Gaia, creating beautiful luminous swirls, cleansing away the old, grounding in the new. Gaia is becoming more and more alive. Her crystals illuminate and activate. You can feel their power when you anchor into her heart. New golden light codes are pouring in on us. New sacred geometries are calling in via the crystal grids and much more. A magnificent symphony of light is currently underway over Gaia, a symphony that the heart can feel and visible to those who see. Get ready to receive, upgrade, and size upgrade. It's going to be extremely fast. Hearts open even deeper. No matter where you are, this opening concerns everyone. You will feel her like never before. You already know the physical symptoms: palpitations, shortness of breath, sudden chest pain in the front and back, and the feeling of an irregular heartbeat. And yes, there are others. Some will be emotionally shaken. Others will make huge quantum leaps. It depends on your path and your current vibrational rate. Your realities will reflect that change from within. Be willing to welcome all that comes into your realities. You will have to adapt quickly to the experiences that come to you, and this will be the opportunity to infuse your emotions, thoughts, words, and creations of Christ's light. The time is now. You are being called to open the way, to embody the new light, and this means you must leave behind the old patterns of existence, your old ways of doing. When you embody new frequencies, there is no longer good or evil. You need to drop the need to be right, to control, to play the victim, and you need to take responsibility for all of your creations. This includes your actions and words. Integrity and authenticity are a must. It's all right to stumble, to fall, to not know. No one knows. We all go forward guided by our hearts. It is our only compass. Don't let yourself be influenced by the opinion of others. Go within to be guided and be you. There's only one you here right now. Rise as the magnificent being that you are and express your divine essence. It is unique and you are here for this expression. The time has come. This week's energy will support you, uplift you, but it will also bring to light anything that is not in order for you to free yourself. When codes enter our fields, our cells swirl and recalibrate. Our DNA activates and reorganizes. There is no way to stop this process. Your nervous system will be overworked because it is the one that delivers all this light to your physical body. So take care of yourself and remember you are not alone. No matter how you feel, you're never alone. Each of you has a whole team of light beings, angels, masters, galaxies by his side. Connect with them if you need support, and it's not that complicated. For those who are still doubting, it's done with your intention, simply. So let the light rise within you and express it as love in all your creations. I, you, Emmanuel. From EmmanuelPrice.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D. Dear friends, as we transition into a new month with a very different energy, we're being reminded that nothing remains still in life. The energies we receive during the month of August will continue triggering inner changes and bringing new insights into your new timeline. This process is very unique to you, and the time it takes for the new light codes to be integrated and expressed within your systems depends on many factors. But yes, the process leading up to a new reality can feel cumbersome, painful, and never-ending. Yet the final shift brings the extraordinary gift of a new life, a new reality born of surrender and total release of the unnecessary old burdens. Please know you have come far in your own process and use this time to celebrate all things anew. The energies will take a few days to calm down as the sun continues sending its final August light codes. Physical and emotional symptoms may still linger, so please keep taking care of yourself, hydrate, rest, meditate, and pray if needed to get more clarity for your next steps. Our next significant energy dates will be 9/9 and 10/9 with the full moon. You may be aware or not, but none of us are inspired without the subtle and deep influence of our soul's wisdom and the urgings of the divine. You are never alone. Much love from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Jennifer Catron. This has been a war, a spiritual battle to resolve what was. The main battles in human galactic history were fought in the constellation of Orion, and so these many wars are also referred to as the Orion Wars. However, in our universal time matrix, the wars started over territories in the constellation of Lyra, the cradle of Lyra. The Lyrans are the advanced races that created the Elohim in the Avatar Matrix. But soon the Lyran Wars spread to the constellation of Orion, and it became a war between false king of tyranny, mindsets and ideologies, with ideology of the service to others which follow the law of one. Essentially, this is the seed of the war over consciousness between the Christ and the Antichrist. Timelines have been chosen on a soul level, 3D or 5D and beyond. The 12D template has been anchored in the field for those that have chosen that experience. The correction of these stargates has already been made. Next, harmonic universe. It was grounded weeks ago. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Saffron, Satara. Tear in the universe. Time and timeline repairs happening. We are in a mixed bag of energies right now. Another tear in the universe occurred on Thursday night. When this happens, we experienced hell's shadow opening up, kind of like a cyclone of energy being cleared. I've been trying to find the right words to describe what I am sensing, but I'm still reorienting myself from assisting with this tear. When a tear happens, it can cause looping timelines. I assist galactic teams in repairing timelines and realms. If you have watched the new Netflix series of Sandman, you can understand that each realm works on accordance to the next. If one is knocked off, then the other is. This can cause havoc, and we feel it. I am told now that this is going to be a regular occurrence where we will feel these tears. So the mind-body will go wacky for a few days, because your inner worlds are also collapsing in on themselves, as we are one with the universe. What it goes through, we feel. As more and more of us are becoming more sensitive to these tears now, I feel it is knowledge to be shared. It can feel very intense, and you may be unconscious to your role on helping to repair it. I help with time and these repairs, so do many others. It's our role to go in and assist if this happens, because basically all hell can break loose if it's not repaired. Like the Chaos card has come to town and people tend to go to a bit loopy. Watch the Sandman, you'll understand what I am saying. Yesterday morning I felt like I was driving my car backward, like everything was in reverse. I just had to sit with this and understand what was happening, but the one symbolic sign I was constantly seeing yesterday was 777. My anxiety was through the roof because I wasn't caught up yet on exactly what had happened. Then when my team told me it was another tear, I understood. Back in July 3rd and 4th this happened. My friend Eliza and I experienced it, and so did many others. I'd love to say this is a phenomena, but I'm told we will start to feel this more. These tears cause confusion, anxiety, and disorientation. Last night I was shown the 7 of Cups and the Tower card. As the worlds and timelines collapsed in on themselves, we are going to feel the Tower moments in the collective. I feel some trickster energy being presented with the 7 of Cups card. This is when you're going to have to be really centered on your soul core values. We are being guided by the 777 frequency, so there's big spiritual shifts and miracles occurring. For the next few days, try your best to stay away from drama and from making decisions. The repairs are taking place and a reset is happening. Be gentle with yourselves over the next few days. The mind-body is chaotic, as again we have experienced a huge impact on the collective consciousness. From saffronsatara.com and from Divine Brothor of the Light Pars Kute, the divine flow of oneness. The concept of oneness is all-encompassing. All of creation originates from Source, the Creator, the Divine. Everything that exists is part of the energy of oneness. This includes both manifested and unmanifested energy. It is all part of the great creation of oneness. At the core of all of creation is the divine. It may be considered a divine spark or a divine particle of light. This applies to both animate and inanimate beings. Everything originates from the divine and is part of the oneness. At the core of oneness is a profound vibration and frequency of divine love. This frequency is at the highest level of vibration. It is caring and exists with the intention of the highest good for all. It is pure, loving energy. At this level, all beings recognize the oneness that connects every part of creation. This connection can be accessed through the heart chakra. It first appears as a recognition within our own being that we are part of the oneness. When we focus on our heart chakra, we can attune to our divine spark, which connects us with all that is. This connection carries a deep feeling of love and peace. It transcends all outward differences. Everything is viewed from a place of divine love and oneness. Because we view everything from this perspective, we recognize and feel the oneness and connection of all of creation. The divine love flows from our being to all other beings. We recognize the divinity within each being and want the highest good for all. Because of the oneness, we are aware that what we send out affects all beings, including ourselves. This deep awareness of divine love elevates the sense of oneness to even higher levels. We have a knowing that we and all other beings are part of the great divine plan. This knowingness encompasses everything we do. Each in-breath brings in love, and each out-breath radiates it out to all of creation. The flow becomes dynamic. As our awareness of the divine connection increases, it is a mutual flow and connection between all beings. The more we focus on this connection, the stronger it becomes. This may lead us to have increased compassion for all beings. We recognize that. No matter what their circumstances are, they are part of the great oneness. We are all connected at the heart level. We all have a desire to be loved and appreciated. As our compassion increases, it overlights our thoughts, actions, and intentions. Even if we do not agree with someone or their actions, we recognize at a heart level that we are all part of the great oneness. This allows us to send them divine love. The more we send divine love to others, the greater it will become in our own being. To increase our capacity for this, we may wish to set aside some time each day to focus on the oneness and divine love. Begin by focusing on the love in your own heart center and feel it grow and increase. Feel it saturate every part of your being. Take a moment to enjoy this beautiful energy, then let it radiate out to all beings. This divine flow of love can transcend all differences, and it can radiate throughout the multi-dimensions for the highest good. Beloveds, let's enjoy and be happy that we are radiating love through the divine flow of oneness as part of our new 5D pure consciousness. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the light, Aurora Ray, the fifth dimension is now. You've been waiting a while. You are currently on the cusp of a significant change. You have reached an entirely new level of consciousness. This is who you truly are. The fifth dimension is now. You may be aware of this state of being only in dreams. You may have experienced it only in meditation. Or you may have felt it briefly while traveling at high speed in a car or airplane. In any case, your consciousness has now shifted from its normal state to another one. You are now open to the higher frequencies of energy, energy that is beyond time and space, and ordinary human experience. You have been given access to the greatest source of knowledge and wisdom the world has ever known. The key to this knowledge is the ability to use your mind to create anything you desire. This process is called using your imagination. The more you use your imagination, the more your mind becomes a playground for unlimited possibilities and creativity. This is when you begin living in reality instead of in fantasy. When you use your imagination creatively, you will discover that there are no limits to what can be created or manifested by thought alone. This is the most exciting time in your life, as it will enable you to expand your mind and realize your full potential. You will begin to see things differently than before and begin to understand how everything works. The world around us has changed dramatically over the past few years. There are more people who are aware of their true potential than ever before, and this has helped propel us into a new era of human evolution. You may have noticed that there are many different types of people in this world today who can communicate with animals, such as cats or dogs, without any difficulty at all. This is because they have reached a higher level of consciousness than anyone else on Earth, and they have realized that we are all connected through energy fields that exist everywhere around us all the time. This is a great step in your spiritual evolution to go beyond the third dimension. This process is called transcendence. You are now entering a state known as cosmic consciousness, or the fifth dimension. This is a higher level of consciousness that you have been seeking for many lifetimes. It is in this fifth dimension that we will live in what many call heaven on earth. The purpose of transcendence is to move from one dimension to another through a process called ascension. The first step in this journey is to realize that the fifth dimension is already accessible, and then allow yourself to recognize it as such without any doubts about your reality. The second step is to take responsibility for your life and realize that it is created by yourself through your thoughts and feelings. You must become aware of what you have created with your thoughts and feelings, and then cleanse yourself of any negative thoughts that may have tainted your mind during this lifetime or previous ones. When you do this, you will be able to realize fully that you have created everything within your mind, including all relationships, circumstances, and events in your life, as well as all physical appearances at this time. This is where we will begin to understand that we are not separate from the universe, but rather part of it. We will learn to understand our true nature and how we fit into the greater whole of life on earth and in the universe. We will be able to perceive things in a new way, which means we will see things as they really are. This includes all aspects of our lives, including relationships, finances, health, and well-being, as well as how we fit into society at large. In this new state of consciousness, you can experience what it's like to be truly connected with everything else in your life, including other people, because all things are interconnected by energy fields or chakras. It is in this state that we truly fulfill the purpose of being alive. Our purpose is to be a part of a whole that we, our families, friends, and communities are all connected to. When you're able to tap into all of these positive energy fields, you can experience a level of consciousness that is completely separate from the everyday consciousness most of us have. This state has been known to bring about states of euphoria, extreme clarity, and unwavering compassion. These are extremely powerful states of being because they allow you to be truly present in your life and help you move toward a deeper degree of understanding with everyone else who comes across your path. If using certain methods like meditation and consciously interacting with people on a deeper level than words, by practicing self-reflection at all times to raise your vibration is the best approach to uplift your energy and increase the clarity of your communications. The more you practice this kind of harmonious energy transfer, the more effective it will become and the more enjoyable too. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. We are the Galactic Federation. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation from thegalacticfederation.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. It's up to you to mitigate the situations arising today. As you are rising, cords and contracts are severing quickly. This can surface things that were buried deep. Go deeper and find these last layers to clear. Triggers from opponents may be testing you with some last-ditch efforts to pull you back into old behaviors. Use your wisdom and discernment to cut this out. Approach this information and communication with love. Continue using your intelligence and inner knowing to move ahead. Utilize your feminine power to nurture your growth cycle and remove any weeds that you see. This may require taking risks and trusting that the outcomes are bringing you the happiness you're seeking. The Most High is behind you, removing these obstacles from your path as long as you are determined to do so yourself. Keep following your heart and unconditional love. You are so close to receiving soulmate, soul family, unity, and oneness. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah, White Horse. Venus and Leo, in conjunct Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Sedna stations retrograde in Taurus. Ancient sea goddess Sedna stations on a critical degree of Taurus, giving rise to deep insecurity. In the myths, Sedna asks humans to untangle her hair, setting an example of how we too must untangle difficulties in our own lives. We can't just rake through everything with a brush and hope for the best. Even if we feel like tearing our hair out, we must take each knot, each problem, one at a time, a gentle teasing until it falls loose and rippling, finally following life's current. Be prepared to retreat. Be present with the process. Despite the intensity and discomfort, with Venus in conjunct Neptune, we're distracted by shimmers, lovely things in the dark, just out of reach, untouchable, unfathomable, a missed kiss. We yearn, eyes lingering, fingers wandering, dream weaving, wish filling. Maybe we want to pour our heart out, but at the same time, don't want to make a scene. We fall in love with love, pull back, find it easier to dance with the dream than the reality. Disappointment gutters the flame. It only takes a small adjustment to see the thread of love woven between all living things. Watch for sparkles seen out of the corner of your eye, energetic leavings of sweet souls passing by. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time, Red Serpent Wavespell, Keens 105 through Keen 117. During the Serpent Wavespell, we can expect 13 days of intensity, along with the Serpent's love of being in the midst of the action and drama of life. This cycle has 10 galactic activation portal days in a row, one of only 2 13-day cycles to have this. Gap days tend to be days where the floodgates to increased frequency are opened, where new energy enters onto the earth and we all become conduits for that energy. These are intensive days, in which many things can be transformed. It requires a strong focus. The serpent represents ancient energy flowing from the earth up your spine. Your body is the channel, the entrance to the cosmos. During the galactic activation portal days, our planet receives higher frequencies and our awareness is amplified. If we are connected from our soul, it represents a great opportunity to consciously accelerate our awakening by gaining a better understanding of cosmic energies. But if we are living in the illusions created by our ego, these days can also be very intense and chaotic. A portal is a two-way interdimensional door opening into several realities, including the astral world, the far reaches of physical, interstellar space, and alternate parallel universes. We open the portal so that we may pass through the portals and visit other parts of the universe and other dimensions, thus enlightening our perspective and our understanding of the great plan. Elevation to the spiritual planes is part of passing through the portal, and it is from this platform of awareness that many experiences are possible in keeping with divine law. It is time to shed old skin and let go of whatever is holding us back, whether it be destructive habits, addictions, possessions, traumas, negative mindsets, or outdated beliefs. It's time to detox, declutter, let go, connect with our inner being, our true self. In this we will find our healing and emerge reborn, enlightened and ready to start a new, empowered chapter in our lives. Keen 105, Red Magnetic Serpent to Keen 108, Yellow Self-Existing Star. Harmonic Biphasic Information, Harmonic 27, Biphasic Codon 59. Harmonic 27, Self-Existing Store, Remember, Elegance of Form. Biphasic Codon 59, Galactic Octave Sounds, Mind of Space, as Sun of Meditation. Divinatory Affirmation, Galactic Active Sounds, Mind of Space, as Sun of Meditation. 3. Sound the Galactic Octave, Mind is no more. 2. Proceed directly to the galactic center. 1. Contemplate the souls of the stars. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 105, Red Magnetic Serpent. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. It's the first day of an intense wave spell that contains 10 portal days in a row. This day also marks the first day of the third castle, which is called the Blue Western Castle of Burning. The Zolkeen can be divided into 5 sections. These castles contain 4 wavespell, 1 of each color. This is the middle castle and the most intense. It contains the red serpent, white mirror, blue monkey, and the yellow seed wavespell, which also contains 10 portal days. So what does this mean? We must fasten our seatbelts for the next 52 days. Today is red serpent, which represents life force, survival, and instinct. The serpent is the most complex energy in the Zolkeen. It represents transmuting poison, which symbolizes the poison within yourself, which you must spit out. Also, the serpent has very sensitive senses, and it feels the slightest vibration, which represents heightened awareness. Expect to feel very sensitive and alert during this wave spell. Most importantly, serpent sheds his skin. This renewal process represents transcendence. We can all utilize this wave spell and renew ourselves by shedding our old life and embracing a new one. It is a tough journey though, so prepare yourself. Furthermore, Kundalini energy lies in our base chakra, which is represented by a coiled serpent. When this coiled serpent uncoils and reaches the crown chakra, it is said enlightenment is reached. When the serpent stays too long in this chakra, and the energy cannot move upwards as it should, it creates too much power in the base chakra, which can lead to sex obsession. If during this wave spell you find yourself feeling frisky, it's time to remember your chakras need balancing. Focus on uncoiling that serpent. The guide today is also a red serpent, and so a double serving of this medicine. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, from Galactic Destiny Readings. Red Serpent Wave Spell, 31 of August to the 12th of September 2022, Keens 105 through 117. Power of Life Force and Passion. Red Serpent qualities: passion, sexual energy, life force, vitality, sensing, body wisdom, instinct, creativity. Serpent, integration, intimacy, motivation, desire, kundalini, purification. Day 1, 31st of August 2022, 1 Chikchan. We commence our journey on day 1 with the magnetic serpent. Keen 105, attracting all that we need for our survival, restoring our vitality through unlocking our passion and heart's desires. Day 13, the 12th of September 2022, 13, Kaban. By day 13, our Kundalini power is fully released with the cosmic earth, Keen 117, revealing the path of greatest passion, as we flow in total synchronicity with our Earth Mother. We have transcended the fear of the survival paradigm and are flowing in streams of pure bliss consciousness, a very powerful rite of passage through the fires of transfiguration. We begin this wave spell today with the red magnetic serpent, 1 Chikchan, Keen 105, 31 of August 2022, attracting passion, life force. 31/8/2022 equal 486 equal 414 equal 45 equal 9. Day codes. 31, genius number, think outside the box. 4, form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. 9, endings, destiny, humanity, service, grace. Month year codes. 8, infinite abundant source flow. 6, heaven, Christ consciousness, harmony, family, fertility. 14, media, publicity, promotion, recognition. 5, freedom, liberation, change, transformation. Keen 105 equals 6. Heaven, Christ consciousness, harmony, love, romance. A very liberating day of great intensity, passion, and drive to commence our new wave spell journey, magnified intensity. Can you feel it? We are getting a huge dose of fire, vitality, and passion as we deep dive into the underworld. Mamma mia. Intense, intense, intense. Get ready to go down the slippery slide. Today is a triple serpent day, commencing the 9th wave spell in the sacred Mayan 260-day Tzolk'in calendar, and it is by far the most intense of all 20 wave spells. We have 10 galactic activation portal days in a row. Gap days are interdimensional gateways surging through greater cosmic energies onto the earth plane, so buckle up and get ready to ride the rockiest roller coaster of the year. If you thought the last month has been insane, just wait to experience what is coming next. Red Serpent promises lots of unpredictable, spontaneous events and awakenings over this 13-day cycle. So release all expectations and prepare for a wild ride. Today is day 1 in the Red Serpent wave spell of survival instinct, kundalini rising, life force, passion, and rapid transformation through shedding our old skin. You know that feeling when you are standing at the top of a huge water slide, or about to jump out of a plane, or bungee jump off a cliff, and you have that moment of overriding terror, rising up in your belly and your heart is pumping out your chest. Well, that is where we are standing today. We are about to commence a 13-day process of totally stripping away the old you. The intensity and rawness of this cycle undoes us and brings us to a rawness that is akin to a great stripping away, stripped to the bone. Those skeletons in the closet will be revealed. Get ready to be turned inside out and be reborn anew. Special note, on a global level, much will be revealed and unraveled, which is likely to cause shock and trauma from the serpent's actions. So get ready to be the steady hand that calms the rocky boat. Tone of creation magnetic is tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts, action unifies, essence purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with a magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing here one comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus magnetic kin have a very strong connection to source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The magnetic serpent is very sensual and alluring. The serpent possesses great charm and hypnotic powers to attract his followers to join his tribe. Get ready to be mesmerized. Today's question is, what darkness do I need to shed in order to revitalize and heal my body, fueling my passion and future path through unity consciousness? So precious hearts, get ready and be prepared. The more that we let go of all that we think we are, the more present we will be for the intensity that will be dealt to us in this coming cycle. Our attitude and perception will determine how we travel through this life-shaking new cycle. The Serpent 10-day gap cycle is the most challenging of all the Tzolk'in cycles. It can get pretty rocky. I personally have never enjoyed this cycle as it has always shaken me to my boots, no matter how much I think I am prepared for it. I am praying that this time it's more collective than personal. Yikes. If we jump in first with gusto, we can really ride these waves of fire to our benefit. Be open to becoming like nothing you have ever been before. Open, beckon, welcome, magnetize, pure life force and passion. Good luck, beloved star, bliss sons, and may the forces of light be with you during your shamanic quest. Safe journey through the fires of transformation, transmutation, and transfiguration, beloveds. Divine blessings for your safe journey through the fires of alchemical transmutation. In la ketch a la keen. Christina, White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 105, Red Magnetic Serpent. The mantra, the code for today and this whole wave spell is, I unify in order to survive. Attracting instinct, I seal the store of life force. With the magnetic tone of purpose, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Mohamed K, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and also thank you for the extra super thanks donations on YouTube today. We appreciate you very much, Brothor, and your continued support. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Milos Radek, for another donation today. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support our work and mission. We couldn't be doing this work without you. So if you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork. You could purchase our beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayers to the 7 sacred flames, call to the illumination flame. Illumination flame from the heart of God, expand thy light through me always. Golden flame from the heart of God, fill my heart with thy wisdom ray. Illumination flame from the heart of God, expand God's mind through all my thoughts. Golden flame from the heart of God, illumine the earth with the golden light. Golden flame from the heart of God, to thy love and light I bow. Repeat this 3 times. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed, sacred and powerful Red Serpent Wavespell, and a most blessed, illuminating, and transformative month of September ahead. It's gonna be a powerful one. So keep anchoring deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama and rise to the highest heavens, the holiest of holy, the holy temple at the highest peak of divine love and divine light. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.